Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome. Today I am doing my top 10 LEGO Star Wars sets from Empire Strikes Back. This is continuing a series I'm doing where I'm ranking the top 10 LEGO Star Wars sets from every Star Wars movie. I'll have the links to the previous top 10s in the description, so definitely go check those out. And without further ado, let's start at number 10. I have the Hoth Attack, which released in 2016 and has 233 pieces. I really like this set because it comes with both sides, so you can have like a mini battle on Hoth. I really love the kind of trench fortification that the rebels have in here with a turret which can spin and looks very nice. The Empire does have a snowtrooper, a probe droid, and there is a small turret for the snowtrooper to use. I'm just a very big fan of the build, and you can have the rebels defend their turret against an Imperial force, and I really just like the ability to have a battle with what comes in the set. At number 9, I have the Hoth AT-ST, which released in 2022 and has 586 pieces. The AT-ST looks absolutely phenomenal. I really love the detail and the overall design. I really like how on the AT-ST's heads, the eye flaps are down because they are in a harsh environment on Hoth, whereas anywhere else the flaps would be up. The set does come with the AT-ST driver, a probe droid, a rebel trooper, and Chewbacca, so the minifigure lineup is pretty good, and you can have a fight between the two. I always like when LEGO includes both sides. Overall, I think this is a really solid set that comes with a very great AT-ST. Moving on to number 8, I have the Millennium Falcon, which released in 2004 and has 985 pieces. This Millennium Falcon has a full interior that you can play with all the minifigures that come in this set. I think the exterior looks good as well for this set coming out in 2004. I think this Millennium Falcon does look good. There is a snowtrooper with a turret that fires at the Millennium Falcon, and overall, I mean, this is a very good Millennium Falcon for the time. It's just packed with play. Next up at number 7, I have the X-Wing Fighter, which also released in 2004 and has 563 pieces. I really like what's included in this set. You do get Luke's X-Wing, which I think looks very great, especially for 2004, but you also get Yoda's hut, so it adds even more playability to, the environment of, Dagobah and, the scene that you can recreate. Overall, I think this is just a very good playset that comes with 2 builds that you can interact with and create some cool scenes with. At number 6, I have the Slave One, but the 20th Anniversary Edition, which released in 2019 and has 1,007 pieces. The build looks phenomenal. I really love the minifigure lineup. This probably comes with one of the best Boba Fett minifigures. I really love the cloth piece and the print. It looks great. I think for this 2019 Boba Fett Starship or Slave One, I think the size is great. The most recent one we've had was really downsized, and I think this size is great. The Slave One just looks very good, and it comes with an excellent minifigure lineup, and I think this overall is just a really good set. At number 5, I have the Hoth Echo base, which released in 2011 and has 773 pieces. I really like the way this set is designed. It's essentially one square structure with a bunch of play in the middle. It's a very fun depiction of the interior of Echo Base, having certain rooms that were shown in the movie. It's not the most appealing base, especially viewing it from the outside, but, I have it this high because of what, comes with the set and what you can play with. Coming with a pretty good minifigure lineup, comes with a couple of snowtroopers with a cannon and speeder bikes, so you can have a couple of battles happening, and then of course all the play features in the interior of the base, like the back-to-tube that you can put Luke in, and just various play features and details that are all just packed into the structure. Overall, I think it's a really good set that offers a lot of playability. Moving on to number 4, I have the Battle of Hoth, which has 426 pieces and released in 2013. This is another, battle set that comes with a couple of Imperials and some Rebels to where you can have a battle with what comes in the set, but this set comes with a bunch of stuff to play with. It comes with 6 minifigures, 2 on the Imperial side. There's also a Tauntaun and a probe droid for each respective sides as well. There are 2 builds for the Rebels, kind of the trenches that they sit under with numerous weapons, turrets, and just materials that they use to fight off the Imperials. There is a bigger turret on the back trench, so I really do love these trench builds that these battle sets really have for the Rebels. And the Imperials have the speeder bike and their own turret to counteract what the Rebels have. The Rebels also have a snow speeder, which is just very awesome to get in this set. You're already getting, a couple of fortification or trenches and a small Imperial force. So to have the snow speeder as well is just another addition to, the play that comes in this set. I really love when sets just come with multiple builds that really add to the scenery of, any battle or scene that you want to make. At number 3, I have the Ultimate Collector Series Assault on Hoth, which released in 2016 and has 2,144 pieces. Now, this set isn't the best Ultimate Collector Series. It doesn't necessarily meet the criteria, and being a display model, it almost feels like a Master Builder set with all the things that it comes with. But I think it is a great Empire Strikes Back set, and I definitely do think it is the best Echo base that LEGO has released. This is really the ultimate battle set, coming with a bunch of stuff to create this epic Hoth battle. First is the main trench that sits in front of Echo Base that has a bunch of various turrets for the Rebel troopers to use. It's a very nice design. Next is the ion cannon, which is definitely vastly undersized, but to fit with the rest of the build. I think the build looks pretty good. It utilizes one of the flick fire missile bricks as the main kind of cannon feature, so you can fire the ion cannon, at the air. There is a snow speeder included to aid the Rebels in the battle. The snow speeder does look good. There is a small control room that connects to the base that you can fit a few minifigures on. There's a bunch of screens that has data. There is also a Wampa cave included, which, was not a part of the Battle of Hoth. I think maybe it would have been better had this been replaced with maybe another snow speeder, or, maybe some more trench builds or another room that actually fits in the base as well. But I mean, it's a nice inclusion. You get of course, the Wampa, and you can have the scene where Luke's trapped, but I definitely would have liked maybe some more, or maybe like even an Imperial vehicle. The shield generator is a nice design, though there is one flaw where the shield generator actually has 4 of kind of those round parts on top of it, whereas this one has 3. I don't really see why LEGO didn't just include a 4th. I really do like the way that the front entrance of Echo Base looks. I like the mountain work design. I like the 2 turrets that are included, one in front and one on top for the defense. There's a small watchtower that you can put a Rebel trooper there with binoculars that can view the Imperial force coming, but I really do like the way that this front entrance looks. I think overall, despite it not being the, best Ultimate Collector Series set, I think this set is very nice. It comes with a bunch of stuff to play with. Probably one of the best, if not the best, depicting the Battle of Hoth, and having a very great looking Echo base, or at least the front of it, with a very full trench in front. So I really love the play that this build gives you the opportunity to have. Next up, at number 2, I have the Betrayal on Cloud City, which released in 2018 and has 2,812 pieces. This set is part of the Master Builders series line, and it just comes with a bunch of minifigures and play features in this pretty much like one big build with multiple sections. There are a couple of side builds I want to talk about first, starting with Boba Fett's Starship or Slave 1, but this is a smaller version to really fit the scale of the build and to fit on the landing pad connected to Cloud City. I think it's a very good build, and of course gets the look of Boba Fett's ship. Next up is a cloud car, which I really do love the design of, especially the cockpit area. It looks very good, using those kind of like handlebar pieces to make the shape. It's a great looking cloud car. Now, the actual build of Cloud City has 4 main sections, which includes a couple of rooms in each one with many details and, ability to recreate scenes. It's not necessarily the best display, it is all over the place, but, that's not really the point of Master Builder series. It's pretty much gigantic play sets, and this thing does that job perfectly. On one section, you have both the ledge that Darth Vader and Luke fought on and the carbonite chamber where Han gets frozen into carbonite. Both builds look really good, and there's just a bunch of details, and of course have the play features to recreate those scenes. In the next section has the hallway that they walk to get to the dining area. Both rooms look very good. I really love the design and the details packed within them. The other 2 sections include the landing pad where you fit Boba Fett's starship, and the other side has, you know, kind of the prison block with, you know, the Imperials and kind of the chamber where C-3PO gets dismantled. So it comes with a bunch of little itty-bitty rooms in that other section. There at the top of the build, you can see a small build depicting the rest of Cloud City, you know, all the buildings. So that's a nice little detail to put at the top. I think this build is just so awesome. You know, all these rooms, all this detail. It comes with excellent minifigures and a bunch of them at that, and this is just the ultimate playset. And at number 1, I have the Ultimate Collector Series AT-AT, which released in 2021 and has 6,785 pieces. Wow, does this build look amazing. This UCS AT-AT is one of the best Ultimate Collector Series. I consider it the best Lego Star Wars set. I mean, it is just packed with a full interior, and the exterior is just packed with detail, and the design is just awesome. I really love the inclusion of the full interior, which can fit over 40 snowtroopers. I mean, that is just insane and so awesome to, you know, watch the build be fully filled out with these troopers. On top of that, it can also fit a total of 4 snow speeders, 2 on each side on the back, which is also another great addition. The head of the AT-AT also has space for the 2 drivers and General Veers, which looks very great as well with numerous control panels. The underside is very detailed, and it does also have the ability for you to hang Luke on the bottom to plant the bomb, just like in the movie. For such a large model, it is also very sturdy, standing on these 4 big legs, and it even comes with a small tool that you use to change the joints on the legs for any way you want to display it, which is just a very cool feature. This AT-AT just looks phenomenal from every angle you look at it. The detail is just awesome, and it is just a very great set. Anyways, that concludes my top 10 LEGO Star Wars sets from Empire Strikes Back. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of them. I always like hearing what you have to say. Definitely go check out the other top 10 videos. Make sure to lightsaber slash that like button and hit the subscribe button with the post notifications on so you do not miss any more LEGO content. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.